All right, before I answer this question, to all of my awakened people, this is the lifetime that you should give it your all. This is the lifetime that you should do your big one, to show, to teach, to heal, to reveal to people the truths of the world and what you have learned. But for this question, what does it mean to be awakened? To be awakened is a separation of consciousness from the basic human consciousness that we've been living in for so long, which people call the 3D, and being conscious and consciously aware to what the 5D is. And I'm going to explain the differences between the 3D and the 5D. And before I talk about the differences of the 3D versus the 5D, I want to say this real quick. It is impossible to be awake without being a conspiracy theorist, because to be awake means to be awake and aware of what has been going on in this world, all of the corruption, all of this stuff for so long. And this is why they call us conspiracy theorists, because we shine the light on the darkness. The darkness will always come to light. All right, so the basic human default experience, which is the 3D, has several symptoms that I call them. And the first one is duality and separation. And we see this all the time with good versus bad, right versus wrong, left versus right. And this is one of the first things that I became awakened about was, for example, the political parties. I was like, left versus right is only keeping us trapped, and from realizing what is really important in this world. This choosing of your side, the left versus right, only keeps us trapped because we are not thinking for ourselves. We are listening to what they're telling us and deciding based on what they tell us what we should believe. And the next one is your ego. This is the second thing I actually woke up to, is my ego. I always define myself by my possessions, my story, what I had accomplished in life. I never defined myself by my race though, because I always had friends of all different backgrounds. So I think this is one of the things that finally awakened me, was seeing what they were trying to do between racial discrimination and stuff like that, because I understand that we're all equal. We all have the same DNA when you look past the color of our skin or where we came from, and we are all connected energetically. The third thing that I woke up to was fear and scarcity. So a lot of people live in a place of fear and scarcity, which is maybe not having enough money, worrying about if you lose your job, you are going to not be able to pay bills and stuff like that. This is living in fear because of what the media tells us. This is living in scarcity, thinking that we are not good enough to receive love, or we don't have enough money. And the last thing that I woke up to was the concept of time. There was never a past and there was never a future. There is only the right now. And the past does not even exist anymore, and the future is only a culmination of right nows. And this kept me stuck for a long time, because I based my current self off of what had happened to me in the past. But you can literally choose whatever version you want to be of yourself right now. And this kept me stuck because I've had things happen to me in the past, like through school and stuff like that, that kind of shaped my perception of who I was. But once I was able to finally detach from that, I became free basically. And I also grew up in like a really small town, and all of your friends have an expectation of who they think you are. And it wasn't until I actually moved out of my hometown where I was able to kind of rewrite my own story and detach from that expectation that they put on me. All right, now let's get into the symptoms of the 5D. So being awakened in the 5D, the most simple way that I can put it is being aware and knowing exactly what the universal laws are and what they represent. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there are 12 universal laws. So the first one is the law of oneness. This means that we are all interconnected and that there is no separation whatsoever. It does not matter if you are left or right, if you are a different race. Just like I spoke about earlier in this video, we are all one and we are all connected energetically. That's all that needs to be said about that. The next one is that love and authenticity are the most powerful frequencies that you can be living on. Because when you are authentic, that's basically putting yourself completely out there. All of your flaws, all of your strengths, everything is out there. And when you are authentic, you will be able to attract exactly what is meant for you in life. But when you are putting up boundaries and putting up a mask, people can not only see this, but you will attract exactly what you are, because what you feel inside is what you're going to attract, not what you say. Love and authenticity are the most powerful forms of vibration, so this is all what we want to attract. We don't want to attract somebody that is hiding something from us. We want to attract somebody authentic. The next one is abundance and flow, and this is basically telling yourself that you have exactly everything that you need at this current moment to be happy, and flowing with what the universe wants you to do. And this is coming from your gut and your intuition. And when you trust your gut and your intuition on what direction or path to take in life, the universe will always provide exactly what you need, all of the resources that you need to keep moving forward. And the next one is timelessness and present moment awareness. And I talked about this earlier in the video, but it's literally being happy with who you are right now and exactly what you have right now, because all we have is the right now. We don't have the past because that already happened, and the future does not even exist yet, and it's only a culmination of right nows. So when you are manifestation cannot happen, and the law of attraction cannot happen if you are not currently taking the steps forward, because we are not going to simply attract something just because of our vibration, which that does help, but you have to put it in action first. And the last one is power of intention and co-creation. And this is understanding that your thoughts, beliefs, your feelings all create your current reality. And I'm going to give an example. So if you are constantly listening to all of the negativity, all of the media, you are going to not only attract more negativity in your life, but that can also manifest into different diseases and stuff like that. But when you are consuming positive things, positive foods, positive thoughts, positive beliefs, not only will you attract more positivity, but you will be on a higher vibration. And we all know that diseases are only a vibration. So not only will you not be sick, but you will also attract high vibrational things in life.